Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're making a beautiful Christmas shadow box project that's both charming and incredibly versatile. This design features a large interior box compartment, about 8 by 5 inches, perfect for storing gifts, keepsakes, mini journals, or even turning it into a lovely memory box. The star of the project is the shadow box on the front, which comes with 3 different background scenes and lots of characters and decorative elements. That means you can recreate this project again and again, and every single version will look completely unique. I printed everything on 230 grams per square metre cardstock, and some of the pieces are backed with extra cardstock to make them nice and sturdy. This kit comes in 2 main sections. The first section includes all the shadow box pieces, the background scenes, the decorative elements, and the panels you'll need to build the shadow box itself. The second part of the kit is dedicated to the main box panels, everything you need to build the large compartment inside. Out of all the pieces you'll print on cardstock, there are only 2 that need to be printed twice, the cover panel and the decorative inner panel. Here's what you'll need for this project: a pair of scissors, some strong glue, and a scoring board for all the folds. You'll also need an acetate or plastic sheet if you want a window, plus extra cardstock for reinforcing the pieces. Ribbon is optional for a nice closure, and brads are great for adding decorative details. Alright, let's get started by preparing our base. Go ahead and grab your 2 cover panels, and we're simply going to score along all 4 sides. This will give us a nice, clean foundation to build on. And if you'd like to craft along with me, you can find the link to this kit in the description box below. To make our box a bit sturdier, we can reinforce the inside with some cardstock. I've cut 2 panels sized to fit perfectly inside, and we'll start by gluing the first one down on the interior. Once that's in place, we can go ahead and glue the side tabs. We will do the exact same thing with the second cover. Next, we're going to assemble the spine. Grab the main panel, the one with the 2 side tabs, and simply score along the edges. What we're aiming for is to position the spine right in the centre, with each cover panel attached on either side. So, start by applying glue to the side tabs of the spine. Then carefully line up one cover panel with the tab and press it down to secure it. Repeat the same step on the other side. This will connect both covers to the spine and form the full structure of your box. Now we can move on to the decorative spine panel. Before we glue it in place, let's take this little label and attach it right in the centre. You can use glue, or if you want a more decorative touch, you can secure it with brads. Once that's done, go ahead and glue the panel onto the spine. We're going to do the same thing on the inside of the box using the plain green panel. Just add some glue to the back and place it neatly along the spine, pressing it down so it sits nice and flat. Next, we're going to add the two decorative panels to the inside of the box. Simply apply glue to the back of each one and adhere them in place, one on each side. Press them down well so everything sits nice and smooth. Next, let's take the decorative panel for the back cover. Add some glue to the back and place it on the outside of the box, making sure it lines up nicely. Give it a good press so it adheres well. Now we're going to move on to creating the interior box. For this part, we have 4 double panels, 2 short ones and 2 longer ones. We'll start by scoring each panel right down the centre. Then, just like we did with the main cover, we'll reinforce the inside by adding some cardstock panels. This will make the box much sturdier and help it hold its shape beautifully. Next, we're going to score the box base panel. Go ahead and score along all 4 sides, just like we did before. But this time, don't glue the sides down. We're keeping those tabs open because they'll be used to attach the box walls later on. Apply glue to the back of the base panel, then place it on the inside of the cover, on the right-hand side, positioning it right in the centre. Press it down so it's nicely secured. Now let's take the first short panel. Line it up with the top edge of the base and then use the base tab to glue it in place. Make sure everything is straight before pressing down. Once that's in place, go ahead and apply glue to the inside of the panel and fold it over to close it. Press it down well so it holds nicely. Now we'll repeat the exact same steps with the bottom short panel. Line it up, glue it to the base tab, and then fold it over to secure it in place. Next, we're going to attach the long side panels on the left and right. Start with the right side. Line it up with the base tab and glue it down, making sure it sits nice and straight. Don't glue this long panel shut just yet. We're going to use it to connect the 2 shorter panels and form the full box shape, so leave it open for now. Once all the sides are in place, we'll close everything up together. Now go ahead and glue the tabs from the long panels, the ones at the top and bottom. This helps lock everything together, giving you nice sturdy corners and a much cleaner, smoother finish. Now you'll notice the short panels still have side tabs left. These are what we'll use to close up the box. Add glue to one of the side tabs, then lift the walls upright and attach that tab to the inside of the long panel. Repeat the same step at both the top and the bottom, so everything lines up nicely. Once all the tabs are attached and the box shape is secure, you can go ahead and fold the long panels over and glue them shut for a clean, sturdy finish. Now that the box is fully assembled, all that's left is to add the decorative panels to the outside. Simply line them up one by one, 2 short panels for the top and bottom, and 2 longer ones for the sides, and glue them in place. This will give your box a beautiful, finished look.
Table, scissors in hand, snowflakes on my window, dreams softly planned, ribbon glows and candlelight colors all around, hearts stitch every moment, joy in every sound.
And with that, our box base is all finished. Now we can move on to the fun part, decorating the front cover and putting together our shadow box. For this part, grab the shadow box base. Go ahead and score along all 4 sides, but don't glue anything down yet. Just like we did with the main box, we'll be using those side tabs to build the walls of our shadow box. Next, we're going to score the shadow box walls. You'll have 2 longer pieces and 2 shorter ones, and we'll score all of them the same way. Each piece has 4 vertical score lines. Just follow the printed guidelines on the pattern and you're good to go.
Every thread of light, hands weave the story, memories so near, tidings of wonder, feel the silent cheer.
Go ahead and burnish all of the score lines on the wall panels. Take your time with this step. We want those folds to be nice and crisp so the shadow box holds its shape beautifully. Next, grab the shadow box base. Just like we did with the main box earlier, we're going to attach each wall piece to the tabs on the base. Start with the top short piece. Add glue to the base tab, line up the wall panel, and make sure the shorter side is standing upright, while the longer side is glued down to the base. Press it into place so it sits nice and straight. Now just repeat the same steps with the bottom short panel. Apply glue to the tab, line it up carefully, and press it into place with the short side standing upright. Next, we'll do the same thing with the two longer panels. Add glue to the side tabs of the base, then position each long piece on the left and right sides. Make sure the shorter section of each panel is standing upright, while the longer section is glued flat to the base. Take your time lining them up so everything sits straight and connects neatly with the short sides. Now that all the walls are in place, before we close them up, we need to choose which background scene we want inside the shadow box. There are 3 designs included in the kit, so pick your favourite and glue it down onto the base. Now that the background is in place, we can start closing up the walls. Begin by folding in and gluing the tabs on the long panels, just like we did earlier when assembling the main box. Make sure everything lines up nicely as you press it together. Now it's time to close up the shadow box walls. Add glue or double-sided tape along the outer edges of the wall panels. Then, starting with one of the long sides, fold the wall inward along the score lines until it forms a neat rectangular frame shape. Press it down firmly so the adhesive grabs well. This will give you the first clean, squared-off edge of your shadow box. Then repeat the exact same step on the left side. Add your adhesive, fold the wall inward along the score lines, and press it firmly into place so it forms a clean square edge that matches the first one. Now we'll finish the top and bottom sides. It works the same way, but these 2 panels have little tabs on each end. Add your adhesive, then tuck those tabs inside the long side panels. This locks everything together neatly. Once the tabs are tucked in, fold the wall into its square shape and press it down to glue it in place. Repeat this for both the top and the bottom to complete the frame. Our main shadow box is now complete, so all that's left is the fun part, decorating it. For the next steps, you'll need the outer frame, which we'll start by cutting the window out of, a piece of acetate if you'd like to close the front of the shadow box, and all your extra decorative pieces to build your little scene. For this part, you can really let your creativity shine. There's no right or wrong way to decorate your scene. The kit includes lots of characters, little objects, and decorative elements that you can arrange however you like. You can even attach pieces to the inner walls of the shadow box to create extra depth and a more dimensional look. To make elements stand out, you can use foam pads on the back of your characters, or you can make small folded cardstock supports, little rectangular stands, that you glue behind each piece to lift it forward. Both methods work beautifully for giving your scene layers and making it feel more alive. You can even add some pieces along the top edge of the shadow box frame. Only part of them will show once the outer frame is attached, but they'll peek through just enough to look like they're part of the design, adding even more charm and dimension. Once you're happy with your scene and everything is exactly where you want it, go ahead and add your adhesive. First, glue down the acetate panel if you're using one, and then place the outer frame on top to seal everything in. Give it a good press so it all holds together nicely. If you'd like, you can also add a few extra decorative elements on top of the frame. Little embellishments or corner pieces work beautifully here. It's a lovely way to finish everything off with an extra touch of detail. Before we attach the shadow box to the front, we added a ribbon long enough to wrap around the whole project and create a pretty closure. You can do the same if you'd like. Just position the ribbon where you want it, then apply glue and place the shadow box right on top of it, securing it to the front cover of your box. And that's it. Our project is all finished. I hope you enjoyed crafting along with me. If you liked this tutorial, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more creative projects. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.